Give it a minute for everybody to get in. It says three thumbs. Oh, we got three people in here. Okay, where's everybody? I'm not seeing any comments. Oh, they're awesome sauce. Okay, there we go. Take two. Well, I got 20 more minutes. I give you guys 20 more minutes here. All right. We were like in the middle of shout outs and then they screwed us. It must not like what we were talking about. So, all right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to finish the shout outs first. All right. So, let's go back to that. And we'll do the second half of the shout outs to start this one. So, yeah, they must not have liked what I had to say the first time. I wonder why. Well, I guess when you're talking the truth, it's, and they don't want people to know the truth, they don't like that. So, all right. So, we did Boss of the Swamp, Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project. We're going back to shout out. So, we're going to do that first. Okay. Um, Love Diamond. I think he's got a great channel as well. Patera with Appalachian Homestead, City Prepper, Lumina Acres, Suspicious Observer, Bear Independent, The Uneducated Economist, Bushcraft Bear, who's on vacation in Europe at the moment, Mary Greeley News. I really like what she's doing as well. We have Adapt 2030, Malachi's Corner, Ice Age Farmer. For the weather, Ryan Hall, y'all. We gotta love Ryan Hall for the weather. Russell Brand, love Russell Brand as well. Really tries to make people think, which I think is awesome. So I thought it was the release of negative energy cleared through him. Yeah, right, exactly. We have Deep South Homestead, The Outsider, The Fit Farmer, Prepper Princess, Simple Life Reclaimed, Townsend's, The Prepared Mind, Pinball Preparedness. You have East Tennessee Preparedness, The Economic Ninja, and Little House Off Gritty. Okay, so those are your uh, rest of the shout outs that you didn't get to hear. So I love Russell Brand. Yeah, really makes you think, and I think that is awesome. All right, so see, JG doesn't have to remind me because I know we're going to talk about Germany. It's amazing when I get on subjects that are controversial, I guess the word is, or something that they might not like. It always seems I have issues. Isn't that interesting how that works? All right, so I was reading an article today talking about Germany, right? And yeah, by the way, thanks, JJ. I actually remembered on my own for once, which is amazing. So, but anyway, reading the article talking about this winter coming up for Germany, and possibly fuel shortages, heating oil shortages, all those propane shortages, all those problems, right? And the article said, and I swear to God, and this blows me away, and this is what I wanted to talk about. Well, they won't be surprised if there is right wing activity protests because of issues with fuel and all those type of things. Well, why does it have to be right wing people? So let's put it like this: you're Joe average citizen, and you live in Germany, and you're not right wing, you're not left wing, you're just a human being, right? And you're freezing in your house because there's power issues and you don't have enough to stay warm. So maybe you're going to go out and protest that and be upset because your house is not getting above 50 degrees or whatever the case may be, and it's the middle of winter and it's freezing. That's going to be right wing activity, right? You know, because people are upset because the government that's in charge, the elected officials that were put in charge, are not taking care of the things that they're supposed to be taking care of, right? They're going to call it that there could be right wing activity because of that. To me, that's insanity. So they're already setting up the excuse. They're setting up the excuse ahead of time. All these protesters, look. Okay, I'm going to give you a wonderful example that we just dealt with. Just dealt with. Hmm. There's a little country. Well, it's not a little. It's a big country, but very sparsely populated country north of us. What country would that be? Maybe Canada. And I believe they had a protest this last year, the truckers convoy, right? Remember all that? Remember all that trucker convoy, right? And what did the government do to those peaceful protesters? They were not out there raising hell and hurting people and that type of stuff. What did they do? Let's think about that. Right wing Nazis and those type of people. Well, I looked at the crowds, and there was an interesting collective mix of a lot of different. Oh, son of a bitch! Wow, am I back? Am I back? Look at, yes, and you're back. Okay, good. I thought they were like whoop, pulling the plug on me again. Wow. Okay, so anyway, to continue, right? The government put it out there. The Canadian government, they enacted basically martial law, if you will, over people that were not rioting. They were not burning down the Capitol, right? Um, you heard that part. You heard that part, huh, JJ? Sorry. If anybody heard that, I apologize. But I thought they did it to me again. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So anyway, um, they confiscated a lot of the trucks, put them out in the field, put the windows down so that the cold and all that crap could get in there and hurt those people's trucks. I mean, it was a big game. They confiscated the money, right? Remember that? They confiscated the money. People went to jail because they were protesting, that they were peacefully protesting. But, they had to make it look like, oh, and what I was going to say here just before it all went wonky there, because supposedly, I don't know if it was true or not. Could it be misdirection possibly? That maybe somebody in the government said, hey, I got a Nazi flag. I'll go in the crowd and fly the Nazi flag. Maybe that'll help. So they're flying the Nazi flag, right? Oh, see, look at that. See, look, the government. I'm the government official. Look, see, a bunch of Nazis. Bunch of Nazis. See the Nazi flag out there? Probably one a-hole, or possibly government officials trying to discredit the crowd, trying to make it look like, I've seen I've seen protests before. We've seen what some of the protesters have done here in the United States, attacking people, burning down cities, attacking the government buildings, setting fires, all that type of stuff. I have not seen a lot of disruptive protests where they had a freaking bouncy house. Okay, um, they had a bouncy house. Yeah, they're violent extremists up in Canada. I just, and again, they want people to shut up. They want them to do as they're told. They don't want them to make waves. When they blocked the highway, oh boy, then they blocked the trade. Woo! They were not happy about that one, were they, folks? The reality is, so the topic of the first video was don't give up, right? Don't give up. And we're seeing all the things that we've discussed tonight. We see all these things happening. And I do believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I don't think um, that evil will win in the end. I really don't. You know, because it always comes down, my friends, it always comes down to two things. Always comes down to two things. Well, three: power, control, and money. So, control and money are the two things that I was thinking of, but power, control, and money. So, 8 foot 2x4s are now $13 each in parts of Canada. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. That's crazy. I think actually the wood prices have come down here. I'm not 100% sure. You know, but yeah, so there always has to be the discrediting. We had a little protest here too, right? People got discredited. The movement got kind of shut down. Something else happened. I believe the date was January 6th. Telling you, just be careful, folks. 448 yesterday at Lowe's. Okay, yeah, I knew that prices had come down here. They were like $8 a piece here for a while, which is nuts. So, but anyway, guys, it is. There's a lot of things going on, but I do believe there's hope, and I think we're going to be a big bastion of that hope. We're the ones that can make a difference. I really think we can. So, and yes, I was on a roll tonight, a major roll. So, all right, let's do We Are Legion. Let's do that now. We'll do that. We Are Legion. We're all over the country. We're all over the world. Where is everybody from tonight? We have Philip from Melbourne, Australia. Glad you came back, Philip. Waterloo, New York, Central Iowa, Inverness, Florida with Clyde. We have Connecticut in the house, Maine, Franklin County, Ohio, People's Republic of Georgia. That's funny. San Diego, California, Alliance, Ohio, Missouri and the Ozarks, Ontario, Canada, Auburn, California, LTC, Utah. Let's see, what do we got? Tucson, Arizona, Fairfield, Ohio, Ocala, Florida, Warren County, Pennsylvania, Round Rock, Texas, Western Iowa, North Florida, Las Vegas, Nevada, Minnesota, Utah's in the house, Carlisle in the UK, Carlisle in the UK, yes, with Ann, Virginia, Scott County, Virginia, Abbotsville, South Carolina, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Missouri City, Missouri, Wisconsin, Lickskillet, Alabama, Northern California, Bumstead, Florida. We have Michigan, Coston, Ohio, Illinois. We have West Virginia in the house, Central Kentucky, Southern California, Tucson, Arizona, once again, was Isabel. Game of Survival. Am I blocked? Apparently not, since you asked the question and it came up. We have Connecticut in the house, Virginia, Jersey Shore, Plattsburgh, New York, North Carolina, North Highlands of California with Lori Goldsmith, Humboldt County, California, Blue Ridge Mountains in Virginia, Puerto Rico, Erin, Tennessee. So again, we are all over the country. We are all over the world. North Wellington, Ontario, up in Canada. Very nice. We're a huge network of people. We really, truly are. Just by the names that I've rattled off here, we're all over the country. We're all over the world. We are truly the ones that can make a difference. Okay, we really can. And we need to be ready. We need to continue to be ready. And I think when the time comes that we can really make a difference in a lot of people's lives. So we have Shady Springs, West Virginia. Very nice. So anyway, guys, if you take nothing else away from our chat that we had tonight, okay, if nothing else, I would hope that some of the things that I have said have made you think. That's what I want more than anything else. I'm just some guy here in the woods in West Virginia, right? Uh, but I'm trying to give you guys a lot of truth and stop being manipulated. Stop letting them continue to do that to us. And they do it constantly. You know, if we can, like I said, if you start thinking and go, you know what, he said this, let me do the research. Do the research. Don't just take my word for it. Okay. Oh, JJ, you're right. Don't forget Heather. All right, Heather's Etsy account. I don't know why I always do, but thank you for reminding me. Um, Heather's Etsy account. She's making jewelry. She's also does a lot of crocheting. I would appreciate it if you would support her. And so thank you for doing so ahead of time. And JJ put her link up there. It's also down in the description below. So definitely check that out as well. Okay. So I appreciate that. That I heard on Marfugo's been following ever since. Oh, very cool survival game. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I love Adam. Adam's a good dude. Good dude. So we got North Georgia's in the house with Vicky and Marianne Bradford. Very nice. But anyway, just like I said, keep prepping, keep getting ready. You know, think, do the research. When you see what they want you to see, question that because they're feeding you what they want to feed you. You know, America's not always the shining beacon. We do evil, atrocious things to other people as well. You know, we have an agenda. The United States government has an agenda. I don't have an agenda. I just want to be free. I want to be left alone. But yeah, critical thinking, definitely. Critical thinking, you know. So anyway, guys, I want to thank my moderators who do an absolutely fantastic job. I appreciate what they do. They're very good. So thank you for that. Also, I want to thank all you guys for being in the chat as well. I do appreciate the support. And Penny Luck Granny said found Marv through Ed. Oh, that's cool. Well, it goes both ways. Yeah. So, but I appreciate everything, guys. I really do. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy doing these. And so, you know, we'll continue to do them. Also, guys, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. You know, we have to stop letting them divide us because that's what they're doing. They do it constantly. That's part of the game. That's part of the agenda. If they can keep us fighting amongst ourselves over stupid, ridiculous things, race, religion, political affiliation, the vaxxed, the unvaxxed, these are all games. None of that makes any difference in the big scheme of things. Okay, it doesn't. You know, live your life, be happy, don't bother other people. That's what we should be all trying to strive for. Um, but there's a lot of games being played. Don't let them do it. Also, remember, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. So my favorite mantra really is one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, if you set realistic goals, anything is possible. You can do anything that you want to do. You can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. So, you know, that's what you got to think about, okay? Uh, don't let people dictate to you what you can accomplish because you can do it. Stay focused, stay positive, and you're going to be just fine. All right? I hope everybody has a great day. I hope your week is going to be good. I will see you guys all tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for my hardcore members. That's at 8 o'clock. If you would like to become part of that little family that we have doing the live streams for just hardcore members, go to my main page here on YouTube, hit the join button. You will see it, and then you become a hardcore member and you can join us. All right? I hope you guys have a good night. I will see you all in the next one. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.